step up in them back blocks. These black Glocks, I had you running like a bitch from them back shots. We still running around dirty, I swear this shit hot. Trying to convince my man still investing in this.
Blockwerk podcast.
Yes, sir.
We are back after how many weeks? A few weeks.
A lot of weeks.
Few weeks. We missed y'all. We are happy to be back. Today, I feel like we got a good one for y'all, but first we're going to tap in with each other. It's been a minute. What's up, bro? I know I've seen you. Obviously, I've seen you since the last time we recorded, but
Chilling,
you know.
man. Anxious to record. Working
what's,
hard.
What's up with the music?
Working hard.
The music. Make sure y'all tap in with the music, man. We on Apple Music? We on
Apple
Spotify
Music.
yet?
I think we on all platforms.
All streaming?
Yeah.
All streaming platforms. Go tap in. Up It and We Outside.
Up It, we outside. Yeah,
38
yes, sir.
Ray and Trey Pound. I ain't not.
And also, like when you go type in Shikani too, man.
Shikani, Hollis Ave 1 through 6. What else he got? That's his most recent.
On all platforms.
Everything. We in the building today. Blockwerk podcast. It's been like we said, it's been a minute. So we just gonna run down on some things that we missed. First, we're gonna start with one of my favorite TV shows. Came back, Snowfall. Anybody been tapped in with Snowfall?
I don't watch TV King.
How you don't be tapped in with Snowfall, man? Anybody?
Fuck that.
Huh? Today Wednesday. Oh yeah, damn.
What episode is it?
This about to be 5.
Yep. I'll watch it after next week's episode.
Damn, but it come on at 10, right, Kraft? Warriors play Celtics at 10. I'm gonna have to miss Snowfall. I'm gonna have to miss. Oh nah, you a good multitasker. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Yeah, Snowfall is back. Everybody talking about Shorty that's playing Franklin girlfriend, how she look crazy, and they should have picked somebody else to play her. I feel that way too. Like she looked twisted. No disrespect to her.
No disrespect to her, but I felt the same way.
But I'm like one of the producers got to be related to her, cause it's no like, it's no way they saw her and was like, yeah, this the look we looking for somebody to play Franklin's girlfriend. No way.
I know she wasn't just a good actress.
That's what I'm saying. She had the killer audition, cause it's not of her looks that they picked her. It can't be. No, again, no disrespect to the Black Queen. This is a good role. This is a very big, not a big role, but it's a good role for her. Snowfall is a very highly watched TV by a lot of different people. So shout out to her. So yeah, I'm happy that's back. Anybody tapped in with Ozark? Oh man, I know you don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't watch the TV shows.
It's a bit dragging. I got to the first season and after that I was like,
that's
nah,
it?
Yeah, because it became too dragging. Like it was just the storyline was dragging for me. But I did wanted to see how they develop the riverboat.
You gotta tap in.
That was interesting. Like,
that was me. It took me like 2 or 3 times. Like once I watched the first 2 episodes, I'm like, I ain't watching this shit. I tried again. Same thing. I'm not watching this shit. I tried the 3rd time. I'm like, let me just be disciplined and watch the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That shit had me hooked after that.
What's it about?
It's just like a nigga named Marty Bird, and he's laundering money for the Mexican drug cartel. But they live somewhere like in like Wyoming or something. So they laundering the money through that state. They got a casino, all type of shit. Like that shit is crazy. A white dude going like crazy, crazy.
it's pretty alright.
What else? I think that's it for the TV.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You don't skip
the Bel-Air shit.
Shout out to the Bel-Air. I went to the screening in LA.
That's where the hoodie from?
Yeah, I went to the screening in LA. The first episode, I only saw the first episode. First episode was like fire. It was different, like cause you know how Fresh Prince is based off like comedy. Yeah. This one it's like a spinoff, but it's like more so drama.
Yeah, dramatic.
Like drama driven. Like
it is.
So the first and on top of that, the music that they using in the show is fire. Like they got a scene where, cause they started from the beginning, like when Will is in Philly, and they got a scene of like dirt bikes coming down the street, and they playing Meek music to that shit.
So
that shit is fire.
Right. So
it's fire.
And
so
they also did you notice how the guy that Will runs from to the guy he had got in a fight with? He's a battle rapper. I don't really know his
Easy the
name
Block
because
Captain.
That is him?
Block Captain.
Easy to block. I didn't know who
Like
he
the
was,
screw
but-
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
a
who it
battle
is in
rapper.
real
I seen
life?
him battling
Yeah, that
somebody.
name is Batman. Easy
That's
to Battle.
dope.
Easy to block.
Yeah, that's dope.
I
How
didn't
like
link that
William
together.
is actually getting people from the culture.
For exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's underdeveloped and putting them in big roles. You know what I mean? That's official right there.
Since we on the topic, like I said, I only saw the first episode and if it wasn't for the screening, I probably wouldn't have seen it because I don't have Peacock, the streaming service. But I'm hearing
Time out. We gotta say pause when we say Peacock.
it's just like
You gotta be
it's
careful,
just, it's just
man.
habit.
You
Like,
gotta be safe.
nah, that's not a bad thing to say. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be
Talking
careful.
about the TV service.
You just gotta
Streaming
be,
service and say,
come
y'all
on. You
watching
gotta
Peacock.
you
Niggas
gotta
don't
you
need
gotta
to be-
just be safe,
We don't
man.
need to be misunderstood. No jokes, man.
You gotta be safe. But from what I heard, like I said, I ain't see it. How old is Ashley? Like how old is Ashley in the show?
So
12?
Ashley is basically in middle school.
So
right?
12, 13?
She's
Yeah.
about 12, 13. Go ahead.
And they got her as a gay girl,
They got
a
her
lesbian.
bi-curious.
Bi-curious.
So she likes a girl, but when the girl comes over
goodness.
to the crib, she likes Will. So when she told Ashley, like, oh, I like your cousin, like I think he's whatever, and that broke her heart because she like, damn, she's into men and I'm into you. I brought you over here, you know what I mean?
For me.
attention
Oh,
for me.
like Ashley's.
So
Curious in
they got
this?
a-
I didn't see it. I'm just.
Yo,
this is what I'm just hearing.
Every show gotta be somebody.
Every
gay.
show got to put and again
Lesbian,
We're not against it.
LGBTQ
Like I
something.
mean, we
I'm
don't
not
care. That's
against it
y'all
either.
business. But we just don't agree with the like you just smacking it in our face every chance y'all get.
Smacking
Like-
it in our
like-
But
kids'
you see
face.
what they doing in Florida and also in Texas. So in Florida, they got the Don't Say Gay bill. So the Don't Say Gay bill is you basically what they was doing was they was indoctrinating kindergarteners to third grade about sex.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of parents was like, I don't want the school teaching my kids about sex at a young age like this. So now the Don't Say Gay bill, because now they was teaching them about, you know, homosexual acts and stuff like that, or homosexual stuff along with heterosexual. So they said, you know what, the Don't Say Gay bill, you can't teach any type of sexual education from kids in kindergarten to like third grade.
Okay.
So a lot of the LGBT communities are in uproar, you know what I'm saying? And it's not looking good. And the same thing with conversational therapy. That's the same thing happening in Texas. So the Texas Abbott, he basically passed a law stating that if you have your kids in any type of that, like any type of like where you trying to get them hormone blockers or anything, puberty blockers, you're gonna be
Convicted
you're gonna be arrested and
charged with child endangerment, something like that?
negligent with child. So the LGBT community is in the uproar because they like, yo, you gonna charge the parents for having me giving my kids puberty blockers and just okaying it, because puberty blockers will prevent you from getting all of that testosterone.
Yeah.
So now they want to hit you with the estrogen. And remember in the movie with Adam Sandler and what's the name? The wrestler was in it. And remember in the shower he gave him some sort of estrogen to make
Longest yard.
Longest yard.
Yo,
So that's like the same notion.
This world is crazy, man.
Yeah, like I feel like they're trying. I don't got no problem
Like,
with them.
yeah, I don't have no problem with it, but let them choose
Just
on
let
their
it
own.
go. Let it go.
Right.
Let them choose on their own. That's it. Like y'all don't have to just force it. Like it's no reason that it should be gay cartoons.
I feel like that comes from everybody being sensitive. Like, why are you sensitive? Like, you got people that's not gay, you got people that are gay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that.
I feel like it should be the same. It should be the same reaction to the people who are gay, and they react to people who is against it. It should be the same reaction to the people who feels like they feel like people shouldn't be gay.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just need to understand. Like that kid is growing up. He's going that way. Leave him alone. Let him go that way.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, all right, you 10 years old. And I'm gonna be like, oh, you feel like you gay? All right, you wanna be a girl? All right, we gonna make you a girl.
No, yeah,
like
no,
let him
with
become an adult and do what he want to do.
Not with that.
And I apologize if I say anything wrong because I know how that shit works.
Yeah, we don't mean no harm up here on
But
Blockwerk.
that's just how I feel.
Really?
I know gay people. I know people who are going through that thing, that process, and went through it, I still love them the same.
Mm-hmm. I don't know anybody personally, but you know,
I do.
I might. Okay, perhaps that I do. All right, I do.
Y'all don't know him no more? I ain't put a name out there.
Who y'all? I don't know.
Wait,
He put people on us.
wait, Kraft
Who?
on a curveball at us. Hold on.
Who?
Jerk chicken.
Oh no.
Now y'all don't know him?
I don't know.
You see? See what I'm saying? Yeah. This went too far. I ain't want to put too much info out, but y'all know him.
Yo, because Kraft threw me off guard. I'm like,
Me too. I'm like, nigga too much.
because we know the same
Nah, but
person.
that-
Like, we know the
I-
same people.
Damn, how can we like properly say that, like respond to that?
But yeah, this is what I say about that.
Y'all do. That's
No, but I'm saying you now that you tell us, we like, oh yeah. But we wasn't saying we don't know like in a defensive kind of way.
No, I
like
know,
we
no,
don't
I know it wasn't-
like we
it
just
was just
didn't
saying,
know
like,
who he
in
was
the top
talking
of your
about.
mind, y'all ain't
Yeah,
thinking
like I
about
didn't
it.
think. But now
That-
you say
that-
like,
that-
But
oh, yeah, I
that's
guess.
good to y'all though, because y'all ain't even think of it like
Mhm.
he's just
Exactly,
regular
just
person.
regular,
It
yeah.
ain't
Mhm.
nothing. That's,
But that person is not. That's that's hearsay.
It's tricky, right?
Yeah, it's tricky because it's,
tricky.
hearsay. And then it's just like
We gotta have him pull up.
he ain't gonna say that.
We gotta
Yeah, I
have
wish
him pull
we
up.
could. I don't know. I wish we could.
We gotta have him pull up, man. That would be a good one.
I don't think he would say that. But if he do, like,
All right, let's transition into some marriage. what? This Kraft threw me off guard with that. I'm like, yo, who is Kraft talking about? I do not know.
y'all brought it to me.
I do not know what's going on, son. Kraft knows something we don't. So recently, about a week or so ago, Kelly Clarkson gets divorced from her husband, right? And she is ordered to pay him all this money, right? And as we know as men, we've been seeing this for a while. When people get divorced, the man got to pay $20,000 a month in child support, $50,000 a month in child support. Now it's the other way around, and women are calling this man, oh, he's a bum, oh, yada yada yada. But when it's the other way around, y'all are not saying all of that saying. Why y'all not keeping that same energy?
Yo, it's good for the goose, should be good for the gander.
Damn sure is.
Double standard.
that's their line, right? They love that line.
And that's not that's really not fair. Like, women, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to if y'all gonna play that side when it's not in y'all favor too. Keep that same exact energy.
She should have married some dude with money then.
Simple
I'll
math.
tell you this, if I was him, get all that.
Mm-hmm.
Get all that.
Yep.
You know why? You know what I'm saying? Yo, she gonna, what's the name? She gonna, if it was the other way around, she gonna get all that.
Yep, exactly.
And
Exactly.
I'm saying, and if he was there from the beginning, before she popped off and everything else, and was taking care of the baby while you was on the road and doing all this other stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? He owed that.
Yep.
And on top of that, guess what? In any situation, men or women, if you're the breadwinner, when a divorce comes, you might as well just get ready to pay.
Yes.
Like you ain't. That's
Mhm.
just it.
Bottom line.
If you're the one who
If you
gets
did- exactly.
that's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared to pay.
Especially if y'all got kids.
Oh, be prepared.
Especially if y'all got
Of
kids.
course. He's accustomed to a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with him with that.
Yes.
Be
Get-
accustomed to that lifestyle. Bro.
get-
I don't know
get-
his name, but,
Get paid, King.
Exactly.
Get paid, King.
Shout out to all the kings who get paid.
Get paid, King. The city boys is up 10, King.
What is it? Did Mary J. Blige have a husband?
Monique.
Yeah, he
got
I think he getting
$20,000.
paid. He
Britney
getting paid.
Spears, baby father.
K-Fed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
K-Fed.
But look, then
That money.
as recent as last week, now Tristan Thompson's new baby mother, she's requesting $1 million for lawyer fees, and then I think like $47,000 a month in child support.
Wow.
And these women is not like, oh, she's broke or she doing this. $47,000 a month.
There's no
Yo,
one
the average American
Makes that
don't make that a year.
a year.
47,000 a month.
40. She want $47K a month.
Who wants 47K? New baby mother?
Tristan Thompson's new little slide.
Is
Or
it-
his
is
baby
that-
mother. He's had a kid with her.
That's what he get.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, he was violent.
But for you, why do you need all that money for? Like, what do you need it for?
You see Dre's wife, she wanted $1 million a month.
Yeah.
Word. I don't know what she got, but she got a pretty penny. Jeff Bezos' wife came off the most.
Yeah, shit. What she got? She got like 500, something like that.
Million or something like that.
I don't think, but he wasn't even crying about it. He was just like,
Yeah, that shit was chump change. Like,
He's
hey.
like, take that. And then after that,
that was his boo for
That was
after
chumpy.
He went up after that, right?
Mm-hmm. That was
They
chumpy.
bought MGM. So, with the movie company.
All right, real sensitive topic, right? Because there's a lot of cases where women, and I'm not saying all women are liars, and I'm not saying most women are liars. Women might cry rape, and as a society, most of the time we just believe the woman, right?
Yeah, most society, yeah.
There's a small percentage of times where that woman is lying and the man really didn't rape her.
It's true.
Not as small as you think.
And it's
Yeah.
Not as small as you think. It all starts off with wanting to have sex and a whole bunch of.
It wasn't. Yeah, it
play.
wasn't sad. You wasn't satisfied, or something. You got
Arguments.
pregnant, or you like, pregnant. Don't want to
He
keep the
kicked you out the
baby,
eat
or
after, he kicked you home, sent you home right after.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of
Man,
shit.
you seen him with a
Downstairs.
chick.
He never gave you that role in the movie.
so the girl that said Chris Brown raped her. It recently came out like 2 weeks ago that they had proof, like text messages, that like he didn't rape her. And why isn't anybody dragging this girl? I feel like that should be a crime.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like that should be a crime.
It's a false. It's like making
The
a
same
false
way you
police
just dragged
report.
him under, regardless fake or news, that's still attached to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a celebrity, and that's
What about her
attached to him
name?
for life,
They got a
regardless.
name?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, they gotta have a name.
I don't know what the crime hold, but whatever the crime hold, if it was true, whatever the crime hold, I feel like that's what she should be facing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
rape, so whatever rape
Any,
is.
any girl, any
Rape is
female
gonna be like
who's
10
lying and get caught in the lie, like where it's blatantly like you caught, I feel like you should be facing whatever the
Whatever
guy-
the dude
Whatever he
was
would've been
the
facing.
defendant,
whatever
the
guy
original
would've been
defendant
facing.
was Shay
but that's
facing.
not the case. They usually get away with some.
And
some
with,
like
and that needs to change. What, it don't matter the race, black girl, white girl, Spanish girl, whatever. If you cry rape, and it wasn't true, you need to be dealt with accordingly by the court of law. I'm not saying nothing physical happened to you or whatever,
Right.
but you need to be
'Cause
treated
you gotta
just
think-
like that
you gotta
man
think
would have
about
been treated.
how many men went through that, and it was some bullshit. A girl mad.
Exactly.
A girl mad that you picked another girl, like she might have fronted, and you was like, all right, I'm gonna just fuck your friend. You gotta think about all of that.
But then on the flip side of that, especially as black men and black women, we have to protect
Each other.
our black queens. And I'm not saying like it's good that we always just believe it when we hear it. But I feel like that should be our initial reaction. Like we should believe it. Because it's our duty to protect them as men.
We shouldn't protect them immediately as soon as they say that. We hear you, but we need to get proof and evidence because with the things that y'all doing to men, it's easy for you to just say that and then, okay, it's not. Regardless of what, 5 years down the line, someone's gonna mention, a woman accused Chris Brown.
Yeah.
God forbid.
So that's just gonna be with him forever. That stigma is gonna be with him
He has
forever.
a record, yeah.
2 years from now, another chick come up in that. Well, you know the girl 2 years ago said Chris Brown raped her. You know she come back and say prove
She
it
didn't.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like it's gonna be stuck on the man regardless. So
Yes.
I don't think we should just automatically because she say, "Oh, I was raped," and take her word for as gold. We believe what you're saying. We gonna listen to what you're saying, but we're not condemning this man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. As soon as we hear rape, we condemn the man.
I feel like a
And
lot. I feel like a lot of that comes from social media and the media, the news and stuff. Period. Because naturally, even if we come across a man and a female in the street fighting, they both punching each other in the face.
We go automatically assume that the man was the
Naturally-
aggressor.
Not even that. Naturally, we gonna secure the female. Like,
Oh,
you
yes.
bugging, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if she say that, naturally we gonna do that. We gonna naturally be like, all right, like, miss, all right, well, we gonna get you away from him, and then we gonna figure this out. I feel like the media just automatically just be like, They just have it to where it's like the guy's just like, oh yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
He did it. Mm-hmm. But it's a touchy subject because at the same time, like even me, if a girl say that to me, I'm gonna be like, well, who did what? I'm gonna feel like obligated to protect her. But at the same time, if it's a lie, like
you don't want to jump out the window and she lying.
Exactly.
And
But
into a like more community driven thing, like from where we from, there's a lot of instances where like somebody's sister might get in it with somebody at a party or a barbecue. Then they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna call my brother. Right. Oh, this nigga hit me. Call your brother. Found out she lying. Nah, this nigga, all he doing is defending himself. Now your brother lost his life because you made a false claim.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, and shit. As women, y'all gotta know the type of pressure that y'all are putting on, and the potential effect that things like that could have on a man.
Exactly.
Whether it's true or not. Pardon me.
Exactly.
So if you crying rape. Like take a minute to really just think and calm down, and like you even if you lying, the judge or the jury whatever might believe you, and then this man is going to jail for a very long time and didn't do anything to you, anything to harm you.
But you got women that take advantage of that because they know. You got women that'll straight up be like, I'm gonna just call a cop and say you hit me. Like you got women that do that.
In this situation right here, I did not believe this woman. No disrespect to her.
With Chris Brown?
I didn't
believe
her one bit. I'm sorry, man. Like I don't believe Chris Brown has to
rape you.
Force himself
yeah.
Anyone.
Any chick.
Black, Chinese, chick, doesn't matter.
But now on the other hand, it's a bunch of rich people who you could say that about. Like, yo, he has no reason to do that. But that be what they into. They just into taking pussy.
I just feel like in our culture, man, it's very rare, and I would hope women aren't being quiet as far as in the black, communities. I hope they're not being quiet about it if it is. But you don't really hear about dudes. I mean, you hear about. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know nobody who ever did it. You know what I'm saying? Like rape a chick or force themselves. Like, listen, man. Most of my dudes is fly. They ain't gotta do none of that. Chris Brown is rich and fly. The fuck, he ain't gotta do none of that shit at all. Like. He could pay for pussy.
And could sing.
Right.
He could sing the pussy. He could sing you out of your clothes.
I think with that situation though, I think honestly, Chris Brown has to make an example out of her. Now this is how you can make an example out of her. In 1987, Tawana Brawley, right? This was a black female from uptown or whatever. I'm not sure which brother.
You said who?
Tawana Brawley.
Tawana Brawley.
1987.
This nigga's
we wasn't alive.
This nigga's ill.
She said a group of white men raped and robbed her, right? They did their investigation. They didn't really believe her at the time. They wasn't really believing females. She was black too, so they did their investigation. Come to find out, she was lying. The whole story was fabricated.
Yeah, she did a lot. She put herself in a plastic.
That's not the Central Park 5, right?
No.
Okay.
So Al Sharpton is representing her. Right? So Al Sharpton's representing her. He gets her the lawyers and everything, the whole 9 yards. Now what happened was the DA, once they found out that she was lying, the DA was able to basically sue her. And they put a civil penalty on her. And she was ordered to pay $190,000. She never paid no money since that happened since '87. The bill is at $430 right now. Al Sharpton.
So that's how much she owes?
She owes $430. So the DA sued they sued Sharpton, her lawyers, and they sued Tawana Brawley. So Sharpton immediately paid because he got it. The lawyers, I'm pretty sure, because they was a firm, and she was just working a regular job.
Yeah.
So these people have to get back to reality. She gotta get a job some way somehow, whether it's on YouTube or whatever she does. He can basically sue her. For what? Defamation of character?
Yep.
Is it slander? Is it libel? Because it's in writing? This is in audio?
What about recently? The Duke shit. With the chick, with the lacrosse players and the black girl in the Duke.
Man.
And they found
yeah. Like last year, right?
About 2 years ago and shit. Like, but women have to stop, man. You gotta stop because if you're not getting treated the way you want to get treated, then don't be there. And don't be mad if a dude, after he get a nut, he ain't got no real love no more.
Yeah.
That wasn't your dude.
Exactly.
You supposed to treat him like a nigga. Like, all right, I'll see you later. Watch how then he act. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Treat him like a man. Let's say, could it be white girls too, black? It don't matter. But treat him like a man, and then he'll pay more attention, kind of thing. Like, if you get all mad about the nigga, you gotta go home, and then what you expect? A one night stand, lovey dovey? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the movie? You gonna fall in love? Yeah.
Well,
First of all, shorty with Chris Brown. I don't need to go back to, but shorty with Chris Brown should have been like, nigga, this made my life.
Yeah, and that's it. Like,
listen, man, I sleep with Halle Berry. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about me. Y'all niggas will never know.
For real.
But it's
I'm just saying, like, it's just stupid, man.
Like what though?
Feelings. Females be in their feelings.
But you just
like,
met Chris Brown.
But listen,
and we're not gonna. We can't just keep bashing the females because some of them are victims.
Oh yeah, exactly. Some of them are. Most of them are.
The ones that aren't.
A good amount of them are. Yes, absolutely.
The ones that aren't.
That's all.
But a lot of times they be like, I feel like they be thinking emotionally. Like we don't know what they was talking about. I heard it was pictures sent, nude pictures sent, conversations and all of that.
It's Chris Brown. You're gonna do that because you want to get next to Chris Brown.
Right.
You know what they're gonna say? Oh yeah, if it's that way, you should have just said that from the beginning. Because if you can just get what you want off your name and off your reputation.
Well, yeah. So we don't know. We don't know what Chris was spitting to her. Like, oh, I want to be. I want you to be my lady. We don't know the specifics, but we just going off like. Come on, like
you look crazy right now.
Yeah, like come on.
All the shorties who do that to motherfuckers is the whack. All the fathers who make their daughters do that to fucking niggas who they know just because you didn't like you because you're a white girl stuff with a black guy or interracial shit and motherfuckers be all upset. Fuck the shame on the fathers who do that shit. Fuck them too, because they force their daughters to go do it when they don't want to go do it, and these motherfuckers in jail for that dumb shit too.
Right. She must didn't know this wasn't Chris Brown's first rodeo with this. He already dealt with a woman trying to
Yeah.
She had to know.
And he said, you know what? Any woman that's in my presence that comes in my home, they gotta put their phone in the
Yeah,
lock.
NDA, yeah.
Like,
You gotta say you gotta sign the NDA.
Sound like an NDA because at this point, it's like any females is looking at them as a target. It's a come up for money, and that's NBA player, any rapper, any celebrity.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that a lot of celebrities do that. Like when they have parties at their crib, no phones. You got before you go in the crib, you got to put your phone in the box. They lock it up somewhere. That's it.
And you got to sign.
Wait, NDAs, all that.
I
NDAs.
went to Mariah Carey's house to cut Nick Cannon's hair. I just had to sign a waiver every week that I couldn't talk about what I seen in her house. I couldn't say anything. They could have had a fight. If I said anything, I could have got sued.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's fucked up.
As a star, you gotta do it.
Yeah. We gotta do better. Well, the woman that do cry rape, y'all gotta stop. And the women that are actually being victims, we gotta do better at protecting y'all. But from things like that happening.
The fucked up and the bad thing and the good thing is that no matter what, if you see a woman crying and what is she next to a nigga, you're gonna protect her and say, "What the fuck did he do?" And that's just the reality of it.
Right. And
now, all the females who play off of that, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong.
For real, because you putting people's life at jeopardy and their freedom. Those are the two most important things in America right now.
Man,
your life and your freedom.
Running from a girl. Running. He's like, I ain't going to jail. That's what he kept saying. I'm not going to jail. He kept running around the car. He's out.
I'm not going to jail.
I'm
not going to jail. I wanna touch on Kanye again because Kanye outside.
Kanye outside.
Kanye is active.
Yo, man.
Kanye is active.
Need a hug.
Do y'all? I mean, let me ask y'all. Do y'all feel like he's like in the right mind state, or is he bugged out?
I think he's all for clout.
Bro.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think Kanye's such a media whore right now that that's all he cares about. Him being you gotta realize he's a narcissist. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, narcissist.
Well, he's the guy that he's a Donald Trump. That's why him and Donald Trump are good friends. Because he wants the spotlight on him 24/7. He wants everybody to know how talented he is. He wants everybody to know he's a billionaire. He wants everybody to know that I'm great. As if anybody said he wasn't great. But he's still trying to shove it down our throat that he is great. We know you're great, bro. We get it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is just the clout to me, man. Like, because no real dad would do any of this shit here. No real father would do any of this shit. You a dad, Ray Ray? I'm not putting me and my wife's business out there. Hell no.
I feel like he like winging it. I said in the earlier episode that we recorded that after his mother passed, I didn't watch his documentary, but I did.
You should tap in. It's very good.
I'm gonna watch it. I did like hear how like when his mother was talking, he was just like he got small in front of his mother.
Yeah,
I said before on another episode, like I feel like he just need a strong black woman that's gonna be like, sit your ass down. I feel like he needs that. Like somebody who's like sit down. Like how your grandmother or your mom's might have been to you. I feel like he need that.
Tough love.
Yeah, because he's not doing nothing all the way wrong, but he just don't know how to do something. Like if you doing something silly, your grandmother gonna be like, Eric, come here, sit sit down.
Yeah.
And he don't have that. He haven't had it for a while.
See, I don't. But we different because obviously we not gonna put all the business and all that on social media, and all of like you posting something every 7 minutes, dissing the dude Pete wasn't Pete Davidson, and the text message that y'all got right. I'm against that 100% because even I was talking to my lady the other day. We was talking about the Meg and the Tory situation. I don't like how Tory and Meg is tweeting back and forth with each other about their situation. I don't like that shit is personal. Keep it off the gram. Let the law handle what they gotta handle, right? But I say that to say I don't think Kanye is bugging. I feel like he's just at the end of the day, that's still his wife, and I feel like he's fighting for his family.
They're not divorced.
Like why are we not? I don't think it's final. Like why aren't we giving him credit for actually fighting to keep his family together? As a black man.
Because when Kim was asking him to fight for his family and go to the doctor and do all this stuff here, he refused to. So now...
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, she wanted him to go to doctors and get, finish getting therapy and all this other stuff here and seek more counseling.
But who's to say he really need therapy, man?
That's another thing. They might just be throwing it.
Explain all the things he's doing then.
Going back to what I said about him needing like a strong female presence. The same thing I said. The same thing when he went to Nori. Nori is like it wasn't like no, like he didn't have no what they call it like the people who like tell him what to say and shit like that.
I know what you mean. Like he went to Drink Champs and just had a regular conversation with Nori. Yeah,
I felt like that wasn't no PR thing. I felt like they had a regular conversation with Nori. And he broke down. He hit the blunt. He was drinking, smoking, and he said everything he felt.
Yeah.
I feel like in that world with the Kardashians, he can't do that. But also he learned that he could take advantage of it because he learned that drama brings this, and tomorrow
brings the money.
I'm dropping sneakers. Drama brings this, and then we dropping an album.
Yeah, I think he's listen, man. It's corny tactics. I'm sorry, man. It's family or it's business.
And
finding both of them. And you talking about he's trying to fight for his family? How?
And look, the stuff that he's saying, like he's I don't know if these articles are real that he's posting about the Pete dude and he's Skeet, and they're talking about he had a stand-up show where he was talking about having sex with kids. Like I don't want you around my kids if you making jokes like that either. So I'm gonna say like you're wilding. It don't matter. You don't make jokes about having sex with kids. Like, of course, I'm gonna be fearful of you doing something to my kids now, especially that I'm not around. I don't live there.
Alright, so have a conversation with the man. You a man. He put his pants on one leg at a time like you do. Ask him about that.
He might be scared. Skeet might be scared.
Fuck it, Kanye. Go to jail. Nigga, fuck that. Go to jail.
He might be scared of Kanye. Kanye said. Kanye told.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you got an issue with somebody, there's no reason to go on the internet when you live next door.
Listen, man.
And
Kanye,
look,
you got enough money, enough resources, man. Go to jail about it, man.
Kanye told
Go to jail about it, man.
told
Call
DL Hughley.
call the security and tell them let you in the back door and beat the shit out of Skeet.
Kanye told DL Hughley he got them shooters for him.
He said,
He said I got money to make you disappear. He told DL Hughley that, right?
Kanye don't do
And
that.
but listen,
Don't do that no more.
but then on the other hand, as a black man, we should not be publicly pulling Kanye down. We should be trying to lift him up.
I'm trying to figure this
No,
shit out.
I'm not. I'm talking about DL Hughley.
At what time? Wait,
He's the one that's telling him, "Oh, you're being a stalker," and talking about the whole Vlad interview was about Kanye.
I see whack. We got to get into whack 100 too.
But I just tell me this, man. I don't understand. At what point do we say, okay, enough is enough? Why do we got to keep on helping Kanye? He's a billion, number one. Number two, he can seek the help he needs to
But
get.
I ain't gonna lie.
But why as a black community, we ride with him, and then what does he do? He shits on us and goes and fucks with Trump. Well, we ride with him again. What does he do? He slaps his bullshit on Sunday service every week. You ain't no real God-fearing man. Cut that bullshit out,
But
man.
we can't say helping him because we ain't helping.
No, I'm saying, but we.
We don't have to help him, but we don't have to drag him down.
But as of recently, like
Because of
everybody
himself.
basically was just like, you bugging with the
Yeah,
Trump
they
shit.
yeah. I mean, the Trump shit, okay, cool.
But he dragging himself.
But look, wait. To that point, when the Trump shit was out, niggas like Kanye, you bugging. But now it's a good handful of people, like besides the racist shit, that's like, damn, Trump should really be in office right
They
now.
understand what
Should it be different if Trump was in office? But when Kanye was fucking with Trump, they was like, Kanye is bugging. But now Trump is out of office.
What would be different?
Financially, a lot of things would be different.
I think
Look,
it's something.
gas. Look, gas would be different because Trump and Putin had a relationship where they could have made sure that didn't even happen.
This is all smoke and mirrors, man. This is all politics. And we getting used, man. It had nothing to do with Putin, man. We ain't getting the most out oil from fucking Russia. That's a fact. We're not getting majority.
So what you think the main reason is the gas is high?
This smoke and mirrors because they can. Yo, we at war. Gas is high.
But
it's a storm.
when we at
Gas
war,
is
everything
high.
go up. Even gold go up.
Thank
Everything
you.
goes
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like, but they got 30 billion. They
When you
got
at
30.
war.
They got
Yeah,
all
when
this-
you at that's
When
what I'm
there's a
saying. When you
war,
at
everything
war,
go up.
Man, listen, man, and it's full of shit because
Last
guess
time
what?
it was high, it was after the Twin Towers shit.
How you got 30 billion? How you got 13 billion dollars for fucking Ukraine relief, but you ain't got 13 billion dollars for our gas?
yeah.
What the fuck? Come on, man. Why the fuck this is all smoke and mirrors, man. It's all bullshit, man. All bullshit, man. Politics and government is all bullshit.
Yeah, all that
We
is.
gotta start figuring out to where it's like, don't even complain about this shit. How do we get fucking rich?
Where you get your info from about the wars and shit like that?
It's fucking the news. I go online.
You know why? I don't passionately argue about that shit because me personally, I get most of that shit from social media. Social media is like everything is twisted up.
Shade
Then
room.
you find, like,
You get that shit from
I be
Shade
like,
Room.
I can't argue about it. Even with Trump, like I can't argue about a lot of this shit because I get it from Instagram or some shit on YouTube, which is what they feeding you. Like, so I just be like, I could genuinely. It's okay to say you don't know people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't fucking know.
I was just saying that to
I'm
say
just using common
because like
sense.
I've been in small conversations and I've heard people say like right now they might prefer, besides the racist shit, they might prefer to have Trump in office over Biden. I mean, and it's only been
I would personally. I think the only two things when Trump was in office, I said if he do two things, I would revoke for him. If he was to break up the motherfucking the camps down there at the borders, and if he was to roll back all of the rolling back he's doing with environmental policies. So I didn't really like that because like it's either the planet the host gonna kill you, the planet, or the planet's gonna kill the host.
Yeah.
It's either one. So I think those two things. Everything. I mean, I don't have no problem with him disrespecting and because he violates everybody. I already knew. Everybody knew he was racist already.
yeah. It's like you know what you get with
I
him.
know what
It's
I'm-
not a surprise.
The crazy
It's not a
shit is,
surprise.
I don't even think the nigga is really racist. I think he was just playing on what was going to make him win. I don't think he's really that
He's been
racist.
sued for not having enough minorities in his hotels. This is in the 90s and everything.
Okay.
So I'm from the Hamptons, you know what I'm saying? So he's been sued, you know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have minorities working in his hotels.
I didn't know that.
I'm not really sure about the casinos because that went all downhill. But, you know what I mean? He's already been sued for you know what I mean? For discrimination against ethnicities.
I'm going to give you a quick fact, right? The U.S. gets most of its imported oil from its two immediate neighbors. 51% comes from Canada, and more than 8% comes from Mexico. Russia comes in at under 8%. So why is the oil? Why is the gas so high?
That? Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? Like, this is all bullshit. I guarantee you, if we go through every fact check, we can fact check all the shit, and then you guys, well, why are you charging so fucking much?
Yeah, almost $5.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
What you do? You Google that?
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with that shit too, man.
Right, but that's why I do Bing. I do make sure to fact check all of them.
You got to make sure they all say the same
Everything
thing.
is algorithm, man. They gonna put in your face what they feel like they want you to see, man. You look at a couple big booty chicks on Instagram all day, it's gonna pop up. I just got a dog, right? On my Instagram, the ads used to be like music videos and stuff like that. Now every 3 posts, I see fucking dogs.
Yeah.
Chewy.
Yeah.
Chewy's emailing me.
Okay, so now,
Chewy is
The fuck?
Imans.
So why is
The
they
GameStop
putting up there? We get most of our oil from Russia. So this way now we
Because
understand.
they put in front of us what they want.
Right, but this is my thing though. If the gas is high, right, it's crude oil. So if they want, if the algorithm were, yo, you know what I'm saying, people want to know, then it would make perfect sense for them to say, hey, fuck it, retype that shit and put in motherfucking Russia give us 15%, 20%, something to say the reason why, justifying why crude oil is so high and why gas so high. But they can't. Or they said we at war.
And then I see some shit where they were saying like niggas is lying. It was some shit where they said they took over a children's hospital. They said they bombed the children's hospital and killed such and such amount of people. And then they were saying like, yo, we didn't bomb. We took over the hospital. Like we took it over. Like we didn't just go.
They just want people to react, and when they see bomb the children.
And then what is that
like,
shit with the shit on?
Be in an uproar.
The shit on Instagram where they showing all the bodies in the body bags, and then you got one.
The one there
moving.
moving.
You
got one
up,
getting up. Yeah, I seen that. Oh yeah, I seen
I'm
that.
like, what the fuck is that?
Propaganda. So me, what I've been seeing is from all of the news outlets, because it's owned by like 6 companies, all of the news outlets. So
Warner Media,
all
also that type of shit.
So they not right now, Democrat is winning. So they're gonna push with the Democratic side. What I see is neo-Nazis came into Donbass, right? So Donbass is the eastern part of Ukraine, right? This is a little part. So now a coup happened in 2013. A coup happened, right? So now the CIA put a fake messiah like they always do. So they take the person out of power, take him out, and put their messiah in, right? So now what they do is take this guy in power, put him out, put our messiah in. Now one of the things was they want to get Ukraine wants to be part of NATO, and in order to be a part of NATO, right? That's like 30 countries. In order to be part of NATO, you have to have a certain amount of artillery. Where do you buy the artillery from? So the West is already pushing the Ukraine. If y'all want to get down, y'all have to get a certain amount of artillery. Y'all got to get the artillery from either Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, all of the 4 companies, weapons manufacturers out here. Then you also got NATO, right? NATO is only in charge of oil lines now. They're only in charge of oil lines. That's what they do. They monitor oil lines. What else do people not talk about? The Nord 2 Stream pipeline. The Nord 2 Stream pipeline will bypass Ukraine. It gives Russia access to Germany. So now they don't have to deal with Ukraine at all. They're just going to have that pipeline go straight to Germany.
And what are they sending through that pipeline?
Oil.
So oil.
So straight oil. So that's what NATO is here to do. And at the end of the day, so Putin said, what do you want to do? He want to demilitarize and denazify. So in 2013, when this coup happened, right? The fake messiah that was put in, the people that was already in this area, they said, we're not going with this fake messiah. We're not going with his policies. We're not feeling him. What happened was the Nazis and all the other Ukrainians was killing those people from Donbass. So they was killing them.
What the fuck is Donbass?
Donbass is the area of eastern Ukraine where where basically Putin is pushing all of them people away from because they was.
Are you trying to take that part over? Or
No,
some
that
shit?
part was already like more Russian side. It was like more like more like on the Russian side. So when the coup happened, the CIA and the West came in what they got. So the people that was still in Dunbar was like, I don't like this new guy that y'all got. I'm not going with his policies. So what those people did was they start shelling on them.
Where you get this? Somebody take his phone.
This is from the Wall Street
Why
Journal.
you like you?
This
You
is from the
do
Wall
you
Street
know
Journal
too?
from years.
You say you know too
He
fucking
might
much.
be an agent.
So
right?
look,
I ain't gonna lie.
Might
I'm
be an
trying to
agent.
protect you.
no, I ain't
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already got me on the Interpol list.
You got
I'm already
on the
Interpol.
what list?
Oh nah.
Every black person is on Interpol.
Oh man, listen, man.
Interpol.
Every black person is on Interpol.
Nah, it's
CIA
out here acting-
records, FBI records.
Yo.
Snowden already explained
Because
it to us.
after a while, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yo,
here.
Oz,
they're brand
yo,
like,
Oz acting like Alton from Snowfall. He acting like Franklin Pops.
What happens? The people from Dunbar's, they went to what's the name? Anybody look it up if you want to check it. The Minsk Accords. The Minsk Accords in 2015
Nigga going
was an
deep.
accord. It was basically
Minsk Accords,
it was
yeah.
a treaty between Western Ukraine and Donbass to say Western Ukraine is not going to fire on Eastern Ukraine. They violated that Minsk agreement. So what happened?
We ain't gonna
was,
be able to monetize
now who
this
comes
shit.
in? The big man Putin comes in, and he said he's going to demilitarize and denazify the whole Ukraine. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how everybody's siding with these neo-Nazis, but that's what it seems like what's going on.
Man.
Publications ain't gonna tell you that.
Man, who cares about Ukraine? Ukraine don't care about no black folks, man. I'm tired of seeing these commercials about Ukraine and the war. You seen how they treated the black African students? When they try to flee, when they try to get up out of there. Told them, get the hell out of here, Blackie. Get out of here, nigga. Let the Ukraine people in first. This video of that.
But-
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You might be dangerous. You like stop reading. Like you like nah for real because you just went. I was in it, then I was like, I know half people don't understand what you were saying, and but on the side, we got to talk. I want to figure out what the fuck you talking about.
Just check out the Maidan coup and check out the 2015 Minsk Accords. Check those out. This didn't just happen overnight,
Shit sound like a lot of reading.
right?
Nigga, check out the Cranberry Kush, and there's noise out here too. Shout out to noise. Shout out my people that's moving that noise.
Clapping for the noise.
Check out all that shit.
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
Get a dog a bone, okay?
all over oil still, right?
For
Got nothing to do
real.
with Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to use their land and run a fucking pipeline to Germany.
Yeah,
That's all.
simple.
It's all about this oil, man. Like I said, like it's all bullshit, man. Smoke and mirrors, man. The U.S. is telling us a lie, and we butting in somebody else's business again.
Like they've been telling us a lie.
Been telling us a lie
For centuries.
Yeah, it ain't nothing different. And now here we are again, just like we did when the Vietnam War, butting in somebody's business.
Mm-hmm.
The Gulf of Tonkin. Look that up. You're gonna see
And
that
look.
the Vietnam War was
Tompkins,
staged.
that's in Brooklyn.
The Gulf of Tonkin.
Not Tompkins.
Tompkins
Not
Project.
Tompkins.
Tompkins
That's
Project.
That's plural out there. I mean, yeah, that's plural. I'm talking about the singular one.
Nah, this nigga's educated.
Word, right? You gotta have Alice's own episode. You gotta
take them
just
on Blockwerk, you know what I'm saying? Got the real talk, got real educators for y'all.
the spook who sat by the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the vibes he giving me. That's why I'm like, hold on, we gotta talk after.
For real. One more. We're gonna tap in one more topic. One more little. I mean, not sensitive. Well, one more. Then we're gonna transition into the big picture. Did y'all see the whole Westbrook thing? When he was complaining about fans heckling him and how it affects his family and all that. People, the fans calling him Westbrick because he play like shit. He play bad. Then he talk about since he don't want his family coming to the games because he don't want his family to deal with that. You know what my solution is to that?
What?
Just play better. Just play better. But on the flip side, none of us here have ever been in the NBA, so we don't know
We've been in them situations, bro.
Yeah, but look, we don't know the mental drain.
We've been in them situations and not getting paid millions.
Yeah.
We've been in them same situations,
Yeah, we
bro.
get
Like
it.
you talking about, like you trying to play victim and play like it's okay. I mean, you might be right, but at the same time, it's like, bro, we did that. I've played basketball in the park and not scored nothing, and niggas just
Niggas wild.
be like, yo, you
But-
bum ass nigga.
But in the park, it's only
I gotta go
It's
home.
only 15 niggas. In the arena, 25,000 people.
what the
Yeah, but
problem
I'm
is?
getting paid $250,000
At the game.
A game.
game.
A game.
Yo,
Yeah, a game.
Yo,
listen,
fuck.
man.
Like, I'm gonna milk it.
You can't in the pride seasons, right? Dunk on people, snarl,
Mhm.
be tough, and
Yes.
do all this other stuff here.
Yes.
And you do all this stuff here. Every time you dunk on somebody, you flexing.
You going like this, you rocking the baby, all
You do
type
all
of shit.
that shit now, right? Now you can't hit fucking a drop. You can't.
Oh, you can't shoot it in the ocean.
Yeah, nothing. You can't hit nothing.
Can't
yo.
shoot
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
ocean.
You couldn't hit no poom poom right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad you shooting. You know what I'm saying? And yo, you can't be mad now.
Yeah.
Because when you was up and you was doing all that,
You was averaging a
oh,
triple
man,
double.
you was telling everybody,
Yeah.
kiss your ass.
It's calling him a baby, all type of shit.
You was all in dudes' faces and all that stuff here. So now you ain't playing good. Guess
And
what?
you in your home, and you in your hometown,
You
dogs.
gotta eat that.
It should be smoother for you. This should have been a smooth transition. You just playing like shit,
Should have
man.
never came home. She said no.
Yep.
Send me someplace else.
Exactly.
But don't we gotta hold LeBron accountable because that's his friend and he requested for him to come over there? They could've went-
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's
Because I don't want to make it seem like.
But that's a-
yo,
that's a-
it's
that's a-
all on Russell
Man,
Westbrook.
yeah.
that's a whole nother sports topic.
I feel like they might have had a conversation.
Yeah, bringing them in got nothing to do with that. They'll say like, listen, dog, you playing like trash.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how sports go.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who you are. It could be a box.
Anybody
match.
could get it.
It could be a box.
They was booing LeBron
Thank you.
a couple weeks ago. They was booing LeBron
What makes you so special?
because his body language was bad because they was losing. And they started booing LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron take that shit.
Man
So
was
Westbrook,
crying.
you gotta take it, Westbrook.
You
LeBron
can't be
stopped
mad
walking
about-
fast up the
as
court.
long- Don't get me wrong. As long as the fans don't get crazy, because you know they can't get crazy. But I understand him saying he don't want his family there. I get that because you got some drunk fans that do the spit on fucking Trey Young last year. Like fans are crazy, yo. Crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
different,
and
yeah.
his family shouldn't have to go there. He should be the only one dealing with that because he put himself in that position. Because when you snarl and you talk that trash and you do all this stuff here, what you expect to happen when you don't play good?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get it right back.
You gotta be the man. Listen, baby.
He was on the press
Don't
conference.
come to the game.
He said, Jordan, he said, my son Jordan, I went to a PTA conference, and the teacher said, yeah, your son Jordan, he runs around and
Say
tell
my name's
everyone that
Westbrook.
proud of his
Westbrook.
name.
Westbrook.
writes his name, Westbrook everywhere, and one kid probably said, your name ain't Westbrook.
It's Westbrook.
His name is Westbrook, and he
Westbrook.
went crying in the corner and went home and told daddy.
Yo, imagine you in the third grade. You like, nigga, your name is Westbrook.
Kids ain't got no
Damn.
filter.
All right, so y'all taking the Westbrook. He got to take it, right? He's just playing bad. How y'all feel about Ben Simmons? Do you really feel like that's a mental health issue with him? Does he have mental health issues that's keeping him from?
But yes, no, I'm not with that. I think Ben Simmons is another. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you can't be in the limelight and be fragile. You can't be in this
can't
game
you?
because you not built for
That's
that.
look. That's what I want to. I don't not to like a limelight type of thing. I was gonna ask y'all. Let me just throw this question out there. Anybody in here cry in front of their woman or have in the past or?
I have.
Yeah, my grandmother passed away.
Yeah, I don't cry.
No, like no, in front of your woman, in front of like your girl.
Depends
Your
on the
wife.
circumstance.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like crying to her, but if something like
If something
tragic
happen,
happens, if
crying
something
is
tragic
crying.
happens, that's normal. I think.
So y'all do it.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like a good amount of men are comfortable with doing so?
I think they are. They just a lot of men won't say it, but a lot of men.
I'm secure,
will.
nigga. If I
Yeah.
cry, bitch, I'm real. Oh, I love you.
Wow.
If I cry, I'm really in my feelings, and I'm secure enough to know, like, I'm crying, and like I don't like what's going to happen if I cry. I don't care. Like,
All right,
what
out of as men, right? We carry the load and the burden of taking care of certain responsibilities, taking care of your family if you got a family, right?
you cry in front of your girl? You answer.
Yeah, I have it. Of
Yeah,
course,
what you
yeah,
cried about?
definitely.
You need a hug?
No,
I'm just asking.
but
To me, it's all about what you.
I'm just here as your brother.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure
like-
you're okay.
let's say, like I said, we have to shoulder the load, responsibilities, take care of the family if you got a family or whatever, right? Your girl asks you almost every day, like, how are you? How are you feeling? And we just be like, most of the time we just be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But honestly, most of the time we don't really be good. We got a lot of shit on our plate that we dealing with, right? Do y'all feel like that's healthy to just hold it down, or should we just let it out and actually tell our partners like, Like, nah, I'm going through it right now.
You should.
Like, I'm going
That's
through
your
it.
partner. What's your being your
Mhm.
partner or him being your partner? If you're not gonna say, yo, listen, man, I'm having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Or you say, listen, you know, I just had a long day. I'm just tight. You know what I mean? Like everybody has it. And nobody has 365 days of great days.
Yeah.
It's not how it goes. So you're gonna have a bad day, but is that person the one you can lean on too?
And I feel like this society kind of made it like so that we can't show that side of us. Like we always have to be tough and be strong, and women play a part too, because women play a part by they like do I'm not gonna say they do a good job, but they demasculate men a lot. Like when they talk down on men or in most cases it'd be like men that they was dealing with that didn't work out in their favor.
Oh, when you
And
you do be vulnerable, and they low key they use that shit against you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, now you was crying. They didn't argue because you was crying like a fish the other night.
That's why you keep your secrets.
Right. And they like, oh, you don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They say, you know, I talk to my friends a lot. You know what I'm saying? I talk to y'all a lot. I talk to everybody a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
that too.
When it's something I need to get off, or you know, crap and tell you sometimes being here, I'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You just be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why? You know what I mean? So you know, you get that in relationships. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You know what I mean? So, but you gotta. I don't know. I just feel when you're in a situation and you got a good woman, you know what I'm saying, and you got a place, if you got a good situation, period. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got a good thing, there's nothing wrong sharing. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes might, oh, you soft because you cried. Damn, somebody in my family died, somebody passed away, I'm not allowed to cry.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not allowed to show my feelings, or, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I'm hurt. You know what I mean? But for some people, that's just sign of weakness because you cried in front of your girl.
Yeah.
But like Ray said, women tend to, when they mad at us, bring it right, throw it back
Throw
up.
it back in your
You know what I'm
face.
saying? It's like, oh hell no, I'm never showing you shit again.
Mhm.
You want to throw it back up in my face.
And then you got all that build up in you, and it's causing rift in the relationship, because now you're not as open and as vulnerable no more. Then that shit just end up don't working out for that reason solely.
Hell yeah.
For real.
Shit, I'm at a
Don't bottle nothing.
me personally, I feel like I'm at a state where I speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it.
Speak on what?
Like if it's something that's anything emotionally, if it's making me feel that way or this way, I'm gonna speak on it. Like I felt that this was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm crying, if I cried, I'm like I cried because it made me feel this way. I speak on it because I'm confident in myself as a fucking man. Like I know I'm not doing anything wrong. I know what I'm capable of. I'm gonna. That's nothing you can say.
Yeah.
That's nothing you can say to me. Like,
Oh, you mean as far as like her saying like, oh, you trying to make you feel
like
less of a
I'm trying
man?
to
You
say
already
something,
know.
trying to say
Yeah.
something about you crying,
Uh-huh.
or trying to say something like, because even women, it don't got to be a cry. Sometimes they be like, yo, you was bitching, you was complaining. Like, listen, man, I said this because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm confident in that because I make sure I do everything I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you live in a righteous path, brother.
Yeah.
A righteous path.
So it's like,
Brother
Like,
Ray.
I know what he's trying to say. Like, you really want to say, bitch, I'm a real nigga still. I don't give a
Exactly.
fuck if I cry in front of your bitch.
Exactly.
I'm still a real nigga. Don't get
Yeah.
it
I'm
fucked up,
solid.
yo. You know
I
what I'm
am.
saying? Like,
I am
Yeah.
solid.
yeah, like I'm
All
not.
the niggas secure in his own skin.
Yeah.
Can't
I
tell
didn't, but
nobody.
I didn't like get this in me until like later. Like it's only been a few years.
Me neither.
Like
That's why,
when
that's
we
why
was in
I
like
said
high
as of
school
recently.
and early, like after high school, I'm like nah, you can't cry. You don't do that.
When you're young, it's not cool. When you get
Yeah,
older,
you don't do
understand-
that,
you- You understand your feelings, you understand emotions of it, but when you're young,
And I feel like it's our job as black men to let the kids that's coming up now, letting them know that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to share your whatever emotions you feeling. It's okay to share that. At the same time, be tough, be responsible, hold it down, but it's okay. It's okay to
Be
it's
yourself.
okay to show your emotions and hold it down, man.
I wouldn't say like in a situation like Kanye right now. If he was crying, I think Kim would lose complete respect for him.
All right, so I was saying, I feel like it's our job as black men as to let the generation that's coming up now that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to share your emotions and let certain things out, but at the same time, take care of your responsibilities as a man and don't be like always asking for help. Like, try to figure some shit out on your own first. And if you can't, then it's okay to be like, yo, I tried. Can't get
It's
out
okay
the
to
help.
not be okay, but don't take advantage.
Exactly.
You can't have your hand
Yes.
and your chest out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Point blank. Period. On that note, I'll end it out. Please make sure y'all tap into.
You said whack. You
Damn,
said
what-
whack 100.
Oh, you talking about Whack 100?
I don't know what.
I don't know what happened.
What I
but-
say?
what happened?
No, I'm just. Fuck. I
He
forgot
just
what
he
he
just
said.
said we gotta tap in with Whack 100. We gotta. I
forgot
think he was
what-
referring to Kanye or whatever.
No, damn, I forgot the situation we was talking
I
about.
know.
Whack
I know
100.
he pulled up to his crib with him.
What the cups at?
They said that was fake.
Nowadays,
Cups.
yo, it's crazy. You can go to any house and be like, yo, this. I'm gonna be in front of Clipper crib. Yo, this bitch ass nigga DJ Clue house, man. The killest nigga. He ain't playing my record last night.
What makes Whack 100 so like I don't know, believable, or like why people sanction him so much?
He knocked out 2 people on camera.
Yeah, he did shit on camera. He been managing game. Supposed to be a power roof from out there. They say he not really from
It is what
LA.
it is.
He shook.
We good.
He was shook chauffeur.
Yeah, we can have a
Trying
we
to
can.
figure out, like, what was his
They said
role
he said that was fake too. They
in the
say
thing. Like why? Like
I don't believe he was
I
a
thought he was
chauffeur.
an ex-rapper or something like that.
Yeah,
Nah, he's a manager. He game manager.
Yeah, I
And he was
never
fucking with
understood
Ray
why.
J when
Ray J
first-
manager.
First guy came out.
So that's his claim to
Yeah,
fame.
yeah.
Alright.
We can have a whole episode
But
on
he's
Whack
under
100.
that death row umbrella.
That
He
lineage,
come from under
that
the
death
death
row
row
lineage.
He say not even. He's man. I don't even.
This is what it is, yeah.
Well, he's a chauffeur, but
Make sure y'all tap into
You better stop. He gonna pull
to
up.
chopping
Like,
up
get out.
sports. Chopping up sports. They still active. They still outside. Make sure y'all tap in.
Chopping it up.
Please.
Sports.
Make sure y'all got merch on deck? Huh? Not yet. Coming
We
soon.
about to order some. Yeah, we about to order some more teas for the summertime.
Coming soon. Chopping it up merch. Make sure y'all tap in.
We're gonna have the Joy Boy shorts this year too, though. So they're gonna be good.
Make sure y'all tap in on all streaming platforms for that 38 Ray Trey Pound. Up it. We
Yes,
outside.
sir. 38
Video on-
Ray.
Video on YouTube.
Trey
Run them
Pound.
streams up. Run them views
Chicani.
up.
More videos, more music coming soon. We working.
Brand Faith Ruby, Vision,
Yep.
Sean. What else? What else from the town? That's it, right? You missing something? Forever on Point,
Ever on Point.
you know,
Big Bougie.
Skrilla, all that.
Skrilla.
Make sure y'all tap in,
Got
man.
Skrilla.
And we out there. We hope,
Most
to,
down fuck was you at, man?
we hope to see y'all next week. Blockwerk.